Welcome back to 420 Team Live TV. This your girl Candy.
And King Kush.
And we doing a blind reaction to
Sheba Ranks.
And we're gonna refer to the person in this video as Sheba Ranks. Watch and let's see what we can get into, y'all.
Like, share, and subscribe.
That's right, you heard them. Like, share, and subscribe.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
It's Regina. I have been with my family all day.
Okay, that's
So I
good.
decided to come live and, talk a little bit
Well, let's
Okay.
hear about it.
and chit chat just for a little while.
Okay.
Well,
My
let's check.
title is Clash
Sheba
of
Ranks.
Titans.
Sheba Ranks.
The Army
Sheba
veteran
Ranks. Sheba Ranks.
versus
This title is called Sheba
the
Ranks.
institutionalized former inmate. The
What?
veteran will be me.
Mm.
So, I want to have this discussion today,
Let's have it.
and I want you to imagine
I'm all ears.
a set of scales.
Okay.
And on those scales, and I have some notes because I want to kind of focus.
You got notes.
I want you to imagine a set of scales, and we're going to put evidence
Not no
on
drugs
the
in there.
scales, the same way as Lady Justice
My zodiac
does,
sign is a scale.
blind.
Yeah. Mine is too.
And we will weigh that evidence together.
We gonna weigh it.
Now, wait, how much you weigh?
How many pounds it got?
Quickly think over here.
Ounces, pounds?
We will not misconstrue words. We will not misquote.
Okay.
Take words out of context. And we
I
will
can
not
dig it.
straddle the fence. And we will not lie. Okay?
Okay, well don't lie now.
I am not a content creator.
Oh, get
Clicks and
Lie?
views.
number
I
one.
don't chuckle for dollars. I don't buck dance for nickels. I don't bojangle for dimes.
Okay.
I am a 55-year-old mom
Okay.
Oh,
and a
hell.
grandmother.
Can you be still?
I am a registered nurse. I am a criminal justice major.
All right.
In nursing,
Mhm.
I took psychology.
Did you?
That's so
And
nice.
when I obtained my criminal justice degree
Okay.
major, I took psychology.
From what
You
school?
major in psychology.
College degree.
What degree
is
do you
an
have?
What school you
asset.
went
In
to?
psychology.
When obtained is an asset, and I'm sorry for reading, but I have to stay on my notes. And so once I get through my notes, I will wing it a little bit, but
Why
I
you
have
ask for
to
a
stay on my
career?
notes because I got to get this.
I thought you
I
already
have
did
to say
this.
these
Notes?
They clipped it
A
up or
college
something?
degree is an asset coupled with your God-given intuition. I am
intuition
again,
and psychology.
not a content creator. I am a moderator. So to use
Are you? Where?
my content is not fair use, in my opinion, especially to see this.
It is fair use. You put it on YouTube.
Where I am from, which is Georgia, we don't play that. And
Well, I'll be dang.
I don't live by any street code
I don't either.
any YouTube
Okay.
sector code. I'm a full-grown woman.
I'm a grown ass
I
woman too.
read YouTube.
Everybody grown in
guidelines.
here.
I follow those. I'm a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen.
Aren't we all?
All right.
And so I don't live by no street codes. You break the law, there's consequences for your
Go to jail.
actions. When you stoop to making a moderator
Uh-huh.
your content,
Uh-huh.
and you're a content creator,
Uh-huh.
Is it stupid?
then in
Uh-huh.
my opinion, you have nothing to talk about.
What the hell?
You do. They talking about
Talk about it.
As a content
it.
creator,
Sheba ranks.
you're not supposed to be the story. You're not supposed to be the
This is a
story.
conversation for your
As a
ass.
content creator, where is the information you're giving to the people? We at war.
What?
We in a pandemic.
Yeah, a pandemic.
Gas price up. Grocery price up.
What?
People barely able to eat.
Mm-hmm.
We at war.
Dogs
We
not
need some
able to eat.
content, people. I'm a moderator. I'm not here to give that content.
But she's bad at it.
Now,
Come on.
I go where the content is palatable.
Okay.
I don't go where I can't tolerate
Okay.
the message.
All right.
So
Okay.
they continue to ask me to leave YouTube is I don't know what that is. I go to channels of my liking. If I don't like your content, I know where to go.
Yes.
I am a grown woman.
Okay.
I am 55.
You angry?
55, you said.
I
That's right.
am a moderator.
That's
You're
your
a
claim to
moderator.
fame,
That's
huh?
a job.
A back
You
and
get
forward beef with a
Check,
content.
baby. Check, baby. 1, 2,
content
3, 4. Check,
creator.
baby. Check, baby. 1, 2.
So I don't need to have thick skin. Not when I have a pen. This is what I deal with. I don't deal with, I'm not a content creator.
You on YouTube? You creating the content right now?
Thick skin. She needs
I
to
hear-
get, who are you?
I'm watching it.
I'm not a content creator.
It got 14,043 views, and this make 40 a
Of my
fool.
choosing. I don't go to channels I do not watch.
And we appreciate
So
that.
why am I leaving YouTube? Grown people are saying this. People who I respected are saying this.
Sheba
I'm
ranks,
a
we
United
respected
States
you
Army
too.
veteran,
And then,
a trained killer, and you think I don't have thick skin?
a trained
Ask
killer.
him if I have thick skin.
That shit funny as
He'll tell
fuck.
you. He wore out. She keeps coming and coming and coming. He wore out.
He wore out.
People don't have to yell and scream to show you that they have thick skin.
They
I
don't, but they
know.
don't gotta act like this
I don't know
either.
where you all come. Well, I'm gonna tell you, it could be
You
generational.
tell it. Tell it like it is.
It could be locational because
Tell it,
I live
sister.
in Georgia.
She keep hollering about she from Georgia.
So,
Georgia
As a lady,
Peach.
because we
Ray
are-
Charles from Georgia one. I made a song, something.
Georgia.
You want to like to hear it? Here you go.
Georgia.
so
That's it,
you're
dog.
never gonna see me
Fair
scream
you.
the
Fair
shout.
you.
Fair use.
You gonna see me get this pen and get some money. That's what you gonna see.
Wait a minute. She said she gonna use her ink pen and she gonna use it some more.
She might got one of them taser pens.
She got that no gravity ink pen.
Oh, okay.
She got that she can write upside down, no
The
matter the
space
time
pen.
or the place.
That space pen. Okay.
But what I
understand.
really want to know is,
Where'd she get it from?
what the fuck we writing about?
Where'd she get it from?
I don't know. They sell them everywhere, I think. But I tell you one thing. I hope the writing is done.
To the content creators, I really respect it, and some of them are veterans. I'm ashamed. That's another thing. I'm sorry. That's why I should have stayed with my notes. The veterans that have made videos.
She better refer to them notes.
A veteran.
She gonna get off subject.
Stick to the
I
script.
don't like it when we salute content creators that call black women bitches.
What?
Salute, Mr. Skinny
I
TV.
was in
Ten.
the military. I
Salute,
know
Tammy
what
Soda
that
Maker.
salute means. A salute.
I salute.
I salute.
Chivalrous.
Respect. We honor
They're gonna get somebody.
the man and the woman in the uniform.
And a unicorn. And
For
a
the
unicorn.
ancestors.
Don't
said unicorn.
salute a
She said
man
unicorn.
that is on a platform
Uh-oh. Tell it.
calling a black
Oh, we at
woman
church.
bitch for the whole month of February. It makes me cringe.
What?
So, wait a minute, shade a minute. So, because it happened in the month of February, you know, Black History Month, you cringe.
What will happen in May?
What happened in December?
Around Jesus' birthday.
Now, I've been watching from start up until now, and it ain't finished. What's been going on is some dumb shit. Quiet as it's been kept, as loudly as it's been said. Certain things I do not agree with.
I don't agree with motherfuckers.
But I don't agree with no
blocking me
email at motherfucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
I don't agree with somebody blocking me for saying Tammy Sorta bitch.
I don't agree with 3,000 people being blocked for no reason.
I don't agree with women.
Arguing with no man.
Yes.
I don't agree with you want the channel.
Oh, what channel?
You want some money? It ain't about the money. If it ain't about the money,
It's about the channel.
fair use. Don't be blowing me up. But that's what you're doing. You said you're using that ink pen.
I wonder
Remember,
why she don't
again
want-
and again and again and again. So you doing the again and again and again and again. And so when he catch on to the again and again and again and again, it's a problem.
Do YouTube know about this shit?
So you created the problem.
I wonder YouTube know what's going on.
I think YouTube might have a very clear idea.
Because she said she want a channel. She need to ask YouTube for the damn channel.
Right, but you say you're not a content creator.
What you gonna do with the channel?
What is this?
What?
This video right here.
What?
Is it not content?
15,000
Is it
seconds. Bullshit. Let me
it is
tell.
content, right? It no matter what it's content. You
Did she
took time out
mention
your day to
unicorn?
make it. Who?
Did she say unicorn?
I don't know if she said unicorn or not. I don't want to rewind it because it sounds like it's long-winded already. Let's see what else Sheba Ranks got on it.
Salute.
Ranks. She
Salute. Salute.
Salute.
The military
Hot.
value.
Good John.
Not
Dum,
the former
dum,
institutionalized inmate. Let's be clear about what we are doing here.
My soldiers said a 10 HUD.
The soldier was so done.
They came.
Get tired of this
They came up in here. They
foolishness.
ready.
Army of one.
We
And that's nothing wrong
We
with
ready.
being an institutionalized former inmate.
You know who she need to talk to?
But when you're sitting
Who?
on
Master
platform,
P.
calling a military
Master P.
United States Army veteran black
Because
woman a
Nolene was a
bitch,
soldier.
and you saluting that,
Yeah, it was a
that's
lady.
something wrong.
Lady, yeah, the horny.
Something very wrong in America.
Oh. That was some
It is a lot wrong in America, but I don't think that's the one problem we need to be concerning ourselves
Go
with.
back to
There's a
my
lot of
notes,
rules.
'cause I
There's a
had
lot of wrong on
very
into
about that salute.
streets.
I served in the military.
And I've been blocked from some of the worst channels it is. But to be blocked from a channel that I actually support, That really sucks.
When you have family members in the military, you serve with them. So we serve too.
I'm about to tell your ass to join the fucking army or the Marines, whatever the fuck you join. But I thank you for your service. But shit, I'm quite sure. Yeah, other shit you've been doing. Let me tell you, I ain't one of y'all that ain't here for me.
You're gonna say 3,000 blocked, 400,000 subscribers.
She on 3,000 block.
Divide
3,000 block of what's free?
Divide that by 400,000 subscribers. You will come up with the figure 0.0075%.
She used a calculator.
She went to math class.
She was a math teacher.
To the left of the decimal. If you do that, you got 0.00.
What does that have to do with anything?
To the content creator.
That's a motherfucking lie.
0.00.
Hold on.
So
how are you gonna say what is and what is not effective to the content creator if you yourself just said you are not a content creator? So you don't know what affects their bottom line. You don't know what affects their numbers. If I have 400,000 subscribers and I'm missing 4,000 of the motherfuckers, I want to know where they at. It don't matter what percentage it is that you feel like it's missing and that it should be okay. It's not okay.
Hot damn.
It's not your channel. Like you said, you are a moderator. You don't own shit.
Hot damn.
You help out. Supply and demand.
Hot damn.
That's some straight bullshit. Made me mad.
Hot damn.
when we keep hearing she blocked, and we're gonna get to that.
Sheba, you is.
3,000 subscribers, and we shout this out.
She the ranks.
Cost him money. She cost him money. And I'm still repeating this. That's a lot of money to lose.
She the ranks.
The numbers go.
If all them people, 3,000 people, 4,000 people.
She the ranks.
If you got 3,000 people in your motherfucking chat that's missing. Hold on, we're going to get it for her because she wanted to pull out the calculator. We're going to pull out one too.
She the ranks.
So if you had 4,000 people in your chat and they always going to donate $2.
She the ranks.
That's $2,000 I don't have. Is that $2,000 coming out your pocket?
She the ranks.
Because I give back to the community. So anything that I'm bringing in, I'm putting back into my community. You blocking. That's a hater move no matter how you look at it. You can't spin the narrative to make it seem like somebody losing their pineapples because they said that's a lot of money. $2,000 to some people is a lot of money.
Ranks.
$2 is a lot to somebody. Just because it's not a lot to you, who's not a content creator, who does not have enough followers to have monetization.
Yes, she do.
You don't understand that.
Yes, she do.
Where?
She understand it.
She understand that $2,000 is still ain't her money.
She don't understand.
Well, she didn't learn today.
She got a calculator. She understand every damn thing.
Ah, it's on the other side of the decimal. I don't give a fuck.
Don't bear that out. That's why I say college is an asset. Alone with
You don't
your
have to go to college.
Tuition. Now God don't give you math.
Take up a trade.
She probably went to community college. But nothing wrong with community college. But she probably made her own community college up herself. And was the teacher and the only student.
The curriculum was her idea.
Only go two numbers past the decimal. That is 0.00 people. People lie, numbers don't. Okay, so we don't know the timeline of the 3,000 block. Kwame is not computer savvy. He's told you that. So
Kwame's not computer savvy. But he know he ain't block all them goddamn people. He didn't start having problems Until you hit the scene.
The shit was fun until you came. You took the fun out of being a bust.
I'm
for
trying
some people, but not for me, because I ain't give a damn. But thank you for not blocking me.
I noticed the drama.
You blocked some of the shit I was saying, and I really didn't like it.
I noticed the bullshit.
That hurt my feelings.
You don't have to be computer savvy to know when you missing money, when you missing views, when you're a content creator. All of that matters. But someone who's not a content creator does not understand that. It can be 0.007% all it want to be, or whatever percentage she came up with in her numbers. It don't matter. As a content creator, all of those numbers count.
And then you fucked up everybody keyboard and shit, trying to look for them damn letters and shit you was typing, and shit wasn't even showing up on my fucking fire stick. So what the fuck? You just fucking up shit from the jump.
Shit.
Coming in being all fancy and extra and shit. You good people though. I guess. No, you ain't. You did some dirty shit, I heard. We're gonna get off into that.
Well, right now we're gonna get off into this.
Let's assume from the time he came on the YouTube to now, today, he dumped out the 3,000. He's never blocked. Okay? So we gotta assume all the smoke incident that lasted for months. Tammy has lasted for months. Hassan encounter has lasted for weeks.
So
The Gilbert incident, that lasted for months. Twice.
So now you're not a content creator creating content to disparage the platform that gave you your start.
She a teacher.
So now you're gonna bite the hand that fed you. Let me get this right. You said that you are a supporter, but you try to backhand comment Kwame all in the same breath saying his dollars don't matter. No matter how long the beef lasted, it was his content on his page. You are a moderator for Kwame Brown. Everybody knows you as the moderator on Kwame Brown's platform. Then you moved over and you just disingenuously decide to help two other platforms. One that turned out to be a pyramid scheme. I ain't getting off into that shit right now. And the other young lady, she owned and popping. And when she caught hold to the bullshit you was pulling,
Right.
everybody getting away from you. So now you got to start this YouTube drama so you can get your numbers up. So do I see another clout chaser?
If you were to teach everybody how to do that fancy ass typing, you probably would have a whole bunch of fucking followers. Because folks really was interested in what the fuck you was saying and how you was doing it.
But except for they couldn't read the bullshit. Like, what the hell?
That made it even more intriguing.
Nah, it wasn't intriguing for me.
Like on some real shit, you could make a video on how to type and do that fancy typing and block all them people real quick. You can make some money. I'll subscribe to your channel for that.
She ain't no content creator, remember?
I am subscribed to your channel. I just was waiting on some new videos.
I'm not subscribed.
Because she can't run my YouTube. Because the only thing she can do,
run them lips.
no, she can write. And type fancy as hell too.
She could do that too, but guess what? When you haven't broken any rules and you haven't broken any laws, What is all the writing and typing gonna do? Waste whose time? Not mine. I'm still gonna be living my best life.
I don't even know all the YouTube rules, so how can I break them?
I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with these. That's what they said, but that's what they doing.
Subscribers disagreed with Kwame about Gilbert. Okay, the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict and Kwame's opinion on that verdict. Okay, we went through that. There's this guy named FYF. There's another part of that.
So let me hold the fuck on. I can't even finish her video. I can't even get off into her video because is she seriously sitting here? What's the word I'm looking for? Dissecting motherfucking Kwame Page and his content. You dissecting the content that you quote unquote moderated over.
Why
if you're such an adult and you have such a positive influence, where was your influence at?
Yeah, she was too busy typing them fancy ass things and promoting pyramid schemes.
You wanna holler, do it for the ancestors. For the ancestors.
She's trying to
the ancestors turned over in their grave 900 times, back and forth with the bullshit. I'm so tired of people saying do it for the ancestors. They did it for your ass. Now it's time for you to do it for your motherfucking future. Like, stop saying this dumbass shit. Like, that shit's stupid as hell. Here it is. We got motherfucking school systems trying to change our kids. You talking about the ancestors. The ancestors did it for you. Now you need to turn around and motherfucking do it for somebody else.
Dr. Umar Johnson to be a part of you.
That kind of was... That didn't go on for quite long, but a couple of days. The most hated blogger, the tough love. These people also have supporters in our chat.
And
these people have the ability to block.
I call bullshit.
That's from the time he came on, all the smoke.
I call bullshit.
I'm calling bullshit.
I'm flabbergasted.
Kwame was on, a year before you came along? No problems, no hiccups, no hesitation, no nothing. We cool by y'all in the motherfucking chat. Yeah, it's trolls. That's what trolls do. Trolls gonna troll.
It's called YouTube,
You expect trolls. You say hi to the motherfuckers. When they be rude, you can be rude back. You take the high ground if you want to. I'm going to take the road I want to take. I ain't taking your opinion because the shit don't matter to me. What the lady say, what you eat don't make me shit. And what I eat don't make you shit. So, if it's nothing to you, then why you keep harping on it?
Hey, blogger just happened. Yeah, but just, oh my God, it's still happening.
It's still happening.
These people support.
She's telling the facts in her life.
The ability to block. He won't shout that out over his microphone.
There's some deep shit, I tell you that.
And none of these other content creators that I respected, either they don't know this or they want to keep it going.
She's on a real upper, I tell you that.
They keep saying, we want this to be over. We want this to be over. It's almost Kwame's birthday. Well, tell the people that subscribers of his haters can block. Why put this on one black woman?
What is this lady talking about?
Wait a minute. Your stupid ass think that other people don't know that you can block people? Yeah, you can block motherfuckers, but you only block them on your device. You don't block them from the whole goddamn channel.
Or the chat.
Only moderators in the channel owner can do that dumbass shit. What the fuck is you talking about?
You gotta have a wrench.
But you're not a content creator,
Yeah,
so
we used to call
I'm gonna let you have that one.
We used to call them wrench winches.
But that's all you gonna
So
get.
if you're a wrench winch, you may block. thousands and thousands of people at your own free will. A wrench winch.
I ain't got that much power. And Kwame chat moved too fast for me to block.
So you that slow? Because I see your chat is on slow mode, minute at a time.
When I was the only moderator, I used 3 devices. I used my cell phone, I used my computer, and my iPad. Especially because I'm putting information. My whole focus is putting information in the chat.
No, your whole focus was to be a spammer your damn
I
self.
don't have time to block because I don't even see the comments.
So you weren't a good moderator.
All these haters.
Your claim to fame is you a moderator, but you wasn't even good at that. You had 3 devices, blocking and putting shit in at the same time. You probably doing it, don't even know it.
She was blocking, fancy typing, and spamming. So she had 3 devices. That's
At
3
the same damn time.
Wasn't even typing shit about the subject at hand. That's crazy.
Man.
Maybe we need to make her a mod.
Make her a mod what?
I don't know.
No. We got all the mods we need. We don't need nobody else. We don't block folks over here. We let the haters come in. Because guess what? Hi, hater. You can type all day. Guess what? It doesn't affect me.
And if this video get no views, you know something? I won't be mad about it. I was mad when you blocked me from saying Tammy sorta bitch though. I'm still fucked up about that. Tammy sorta bitch. So if you ever see that in the chat, please don't block it.
I'm about to just keep rolling.
Tammy blocked me from saying Tammy sorta bitch in his chat for some odd reason.
She had something to do
So
with it.
don't be like a Tammy. Don't be a Tammy night.
These 3,000 numbers. That's suspect.
Did she say pilgrims?
That's suspect. I need you all. We're looking at the scales of justice. Now you put one woman, black woman that can't read the chat because it moves too fast, block 3,000 subscribers. Then you got all these haters from the time he came on to now.
But you were the moderator by yourself.
Have the ability to block. And you have other moderators in the chat now. What makes sense to you?
That you blocked them people.
We're going to take time out to think, critically think.
She want to critically think. Let's think.
Well, one black woman blocked 3,000 subscribers who can't read the chat and see the comments to block. Or what these haters block.
You looking on 3 devices, you doing it. It ain't moving that fast on all them devices.
The other moderators block. The haters block.
I watch on my TV, I watch on my phone and my laptop. Guess what? You gonna catch the chat on one of them devices.
Long enough to know this. Because you know what? They go on other people's platforms and do this. Block subscribers.
That's what they doing.
See, I didn't come on YouTube to play those tactics.
This woman making up shit now. I can feel it.
She living a fairy tale land.
I can feel it. She making up shit.
I didn't come to YouTube for this.
One does need help.
I'm
What you trying to do then?
I'm so shocked. Girl, bye.
I want to know what she
You want to keep hollering I'm 55. You 55 playing them childish ass
You
games.
don't need no help. Your chat is full of people with
55 is the number of people you was blocking per minute.
Speed. You can read your chat. People need his email. Even now with all of us, he has about 5 or 6, maybe more moderators. We'll put the email in there and people will still come back and ask, what is his email? Because they just popped in. I said, what is his P.O. box? He can't break what he's doing and his concentration to give his P.O. box. He's putting out a word.
Oh, so now he putting out, hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. Hold the motherfucker.
She know what she talking about.
Hold the motherfucking phone.
Hold the mustard.
Where my bell at? Goddamn.
Hold the mustard.
I ain't got it right now, but I'm gonna get him it's in the other room. But goddamn it,
Don't bring the bell out.
Now he putting out the word.
Who putting out the word?
Now Kwame putting out the word.
About her?
No, not about her, but he putting out the word. He putting out the word, but just a minute ago, he was into it with this person and that person, and it's still going on. Now you just had some haterade.
That lady don't know what she talking about.
Just a minute ago, you was drinking some hard haterade. It was shots back to back, burning your throat.
That lady don't know what she talking about.
Now all of a sudden, he putting out the word.
I know what's wrong with her.
Hey.
She been on a swagger ass.
Nah, she wishy-washy.
He's doing his commentary. That's a distraction to here go my phone number. I mean not phone number, email or here's my P.O. box. That's a distraction. We drop it in the box for him. Stop telling him he don't need moderators to put information in. You don't need them. Your platform is too small. You can do that yourself. Your platform is too small. Do it yourself. Okay? All right, let's move to the next subject. Another thing I put in the chat, if it gets insane or violent, everyone in the chat can delete offensive comments. Hit the three dots at the right of the comment. If haters alike can block. Everybody. Put that on your scale. If everybody, moderators, haters, subscribers, can block. We're going to put that on the right side. We're going to put one black woman.
Down.
Block 3,000.
Because this is some crazy shit.
You weird. Critically thinking. Okay. Okay. When
this is a lot of your own damn opinion, woman. I just want you to know that. Because I don't agree with this shit.
Information for the subscribers, that is not spamming. That is keeping the subscribers informed of Kwame's upcoming events, contact information. Again, I could just put the email in 5 times. And when I move to the next information I'm putting in, somebody might at me or I'll see it in the comment, what's Kwame's email? When you don't have a platform of 400,000, mathematically, you cannot compare your small platform to this behemoth. Look that word up, BEHMOTH. That's a massive platform. Stop comparing a minor platform to a behemoth. It's massive over there. You can put the email in 5 times, and in 10 minutes, somebody's going to ask for it.
So what? That's your damn job. Moderator.
Same thing with the church side. Okay. And then there was another statement is that I'm advertising. I'm not sure why that statement was made. Kwame's Greatest Fame page, Kwame mentions that page a lot, and he kind of, directed us to that page, and I really do like that page. It has a lot of, like I say, footage, like Kwame said, when he wasn't injured, hadn't just had a surgery.
Okay,
and
Ian.
it shows how he
I can't understand her logic.
So I will highlight that particular.
She
channel
sound like a hater.
in the chat.
Because he's not doing what you think he should be doing. You gonna sit and critique, but somebody critiquing you, you got a whole issue. It's not adding up.
That's one of his organization that he supports by his YouTube. Funds or her thought process. So I information in the chat.
She all alone.
And I do go over and I read his community page. And I seen on his community page major.
I think you need to read the instructions of YouTube.
And I put that in the chat. I get my information from Kwame. And I, drop the information that he is either speaking on or highlighting, and I, inform his audience. So I'm not sure what advertisement that I am making outside of that. I don't even consider that advertisement.
So what they talking about is when his detractors, the people that talk negatively about him, you put their link to their page in his chat. That's what they call an advertisement.
Yeah.
You advertising his detractors. You advertising for them to go view somebody who genuinely doesn't like him.
You better off just putting go view Tommy.
Right. Or you can say you can go check out their page, but you didn't have to drop the link.
Well, that was statement in the video that she's over there advertising. We don't advertise it. That's not something she should be doing as a moderator. You should speak to her. I don't know what that is. Dropping
other people's links.
So, now, another statement was that
you done dropped our link a few times. But we drop our own link everywhere we go.
Yeah, she blocked me every time I try to drop it.
So what I do is when Kwame cannot remember all the folks he want to shout out, I put those folks in the chat.
So he ain't never shouted out most hated blogger. What the hell?
Or if he is playing a content creator's video, I would put that content creator's channel in the chat.
He ain't asked you to do that.
No
She
one
took up on her own self to do that dumb shit.
If he's playing their video.
Yes, it is. They can be a detractor. Anybody ask you what you believe?
Over time, who Kwame's detractors are. Because they have exposed themselves.
Have they?
If Kwame has an upcoming interview or after the interview, I will put into the chat the related content creator he had the interview with his channel and a link to the interview.
Now that part's okay.
That's informational, folks. Why?
That's advertisement for him.
Minor league content creator keep comparing their channel to a behemoth channel. We got to weigh the scales again.
I don't think it's like no.
Why your eye keep twitching like that?
Behemoth.
Allergies.
What the hell going on?
She got allergies.
There is no comparison.
She allergic to something.
Think for yourself. People are good talkers.
Like you.
Or over talkers. Or manipulative talkers. There is no comparison. And I'm not saying this.
She lost me.
Right. So, hold on. So, I think what's going on is she's comparing Kwame's page, or she's talking about how Mr. Skinny TV, how he always say with the latest chat, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, you talking about weighing on the scale, Kwame's page to Mr. Skinny page.
Oh.
When it's apples and oranges, it's still fruit. Yes, Kwame page be lit. Mr. Skinny page be lit. And is it wrong for him to feel like his page be lit? Because I didn't see anything wrong with it. You supposed to think your page is the latest page.
It was a lot little before everybody started getting blocked and shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
She made it feel like everybody's mama was in the chat.
Because that's what I am.
I can't do that, my mama here.
So
don't start about the cussing.
Repeat stuff that I don't know to be as a fact, and I don't receive information unless I weigh the scales.
Is that right?
Does that make
I don't
sense?
think they let know what the hell she talking about.
Why is a minor player channel saying, "Oh, I don't need no moderator"? You don't need a moderator.
A non-content creator, a moderator, gonna tell a content creator what they don't need. What
shit is this? I thought it was the other way around.
The moderator don't get to tell you what you don't need.
I thought the content creator.
Going on with that message.
The content creator is who's in charge.
You won't.
And you mad because somebody gave their opinion? As if your opinion is a matter of fact.
To give an email.
Oh, it's a fact of matter opinion.
To give a post box mail that can be dropped in the chat. You want them distracted. So, when I ask you all to do the statistics of 3,000 blocked divided by 400 subscribers.
Why we doing all these goddamn numbers? You the one blocked all these damn folks.
0.00.
She back to these numbers again.
Last night, someone called it 75%. That's not 75%.
It's not, but that's not the point.
That's 0%. Anything to the left of the zero, two numbers to the left of the zero. 0.00 is 0%. And when it's 0.00, we use this term.
What came after that?
Statistics. The terminology is
I ain't got my calculator handy. Somebody leave it in the chat.
Negligible. 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 That word means so small or unimportant as to be no worth, considering insignificant. And we're going to have some synonyms. Unimportant, of minor importance, of no importance, of little importance.
So you blocking you so hold on. Regardless, if you were the one to block these 3,000 people, $3,000 people, 0.00, and I'm sure it was some numbers over there, but she ain't telling you all of that. However, it doesn't matter what you feel is of importance. What you feel is important doesn't matter on somebody else's platform. But I don't guess that there's something that you care about. People want to jump on the bandwagon and want to say content creator this, content creator that, but as a moderator, your job is to do what the content creator asks you to do, not find new ways to annoy people.
Right.
Of little import, trivial, trifling, footling, inconsequential, of little consequence, of no consequence, of no account. To keep saying this man lost money.
He did.
it's only, I don't even know how to say this because I'm a nice person.
Are you?
But people have been using their bullhorns and platform to keep shouting that out. He lost money. He lost money.
He did. He lost views. Views are money.
Right.
Views are money. Cash App is money. Super Chat is money. What the fuck did I miss?
Line it up on the scales.
Cash App is direct money. He ain't sharing it with YouTube.
0.0075 equals 0. Money. Unimportant. Of minor importance. Of no importance. He didn't lose no money.
I'm only seeing partial of your chat. And I agree with Lonnie Love One. I believe in free speech. I don't block.
Because I can't respect your platform when you do that. Because I am an educated woman.
But you're one of billions.
Said over and over, do your research. Do your research. You're embarrassing yourself to people like me. Or I'm going to move away from your channel because I can't swallow that.
You ain't never been on my channel, so I'm not concerned with it.
I'm not going to play dumb for nobody.
Well, what you playing?
I'm not here to make friends.
Nobody's asking you to play dumb.
And I'm proud of that.
Nobody asked you to play dumb. Nobody's doubting that you're educated. But when you speak of a certain demeanor, when you carry yourself of certain demeanor, this video, this content shows you in a totally different light than you have presented yourself on the forefront.
Right.
I met you in person. The person that I see in this video is not the person that I met. And I guess at this point you consider yourself a little inflamed, you're a little hot around the edges. You may very well may be. But when you present yourself one way, and then I continue to see you in a different way, and in a different way, and in a different way, starts to make me wonder if it clucks like a chicken, walks like a chicken, must be a chicken.
Teach these people the right way. Don't keep shouting he lost money.
Yes, you do, because he lost money.
Okay? Now, Mom Boss. Let's talk about how it started. There's been bits and pieces and driplets and droplets and a whole lot of stuff. When she came up there to complain about his behavior, his obnoxious behavior from December. She complained about this behavior, I think in January, at the end of January. Okay, we got the holidays. I don't know if he had another
This woman is real long damn winded, I tell you that. And I'm just sitting here noticing she got a vision board. She got a treadmill.
She took the opportunity.
She got a lot of shit going on in the background.
Dropped the link, but he was present.
And then she got the nerves to talk to people directly. Like, what the fuck?
Wasn't there?
I don't know, man. I didn't know people take YouTube this seriously.
Some people cup of tea. He is just not mine. Never been. He's not my cup of tea. What really repulsed me that day, he talked about snatchback. I mean, this is a woman complaining about you being obnoxious. And you talk about snatchback. I'm 55. I don't play like that.
But she was a schemer.
You couldn't even appreciate her as a businesswoman, but you want to talk about.
She's not no businesswoman. This malarkey.
Talk about that.
Let's talk about.
People want to say, not people. I'm gonna say Kwame want to say, he stop trolling, man. He just joking. No, he wasn't joking, and he wasn't trolling. He's obnoxious and repulsive.
You obnoxious, lady.
Up there on a national platform where a woman is already complaining about language and behavior.
Because she was scheming.
This was the beginning. Had nothing to do with me. Okay? So that day, Mama Six made me cry. Kwame decided he would turn his platform over to Mom Boss.
And that when it went downhill from there, was your ass caught yourself getting mad.
Presentation of her do-it-yourself credit repair. The scales. Do it yourself. I do it for you. There's two scales there. Do it yourself credit repair. I do it for you credit repair.
That sound like a scam. Cause did she teach Texas and coding and stuff in 2 hours? His mama with the business.
I think it was February the 3rd.
Travel agent to my bullshit.
So whenever he
business
turns
woman.
his platform or he does interviews,
Her name was Mom Monopoly or something.
Content creator schedule where a date time that works for the both of them. I get their email, telephone number, and give them the link, And when I'm doing this, I form a relationship. When
what kind of relationship?
Contact, with someone he's getting ready to interview with.
Really?
So, because we're chatting back and forth or emailing back and forth, and we do have to speak over the phone for clarity. So, and when I say a relationship, I mean, association. I put it that way. But,
Okay.
I
I
can
understand.
hear over the phone somebody's energy, spirit.
What does that have to do with you?
Her negative at all. See, a Mama Six ain't got no time to be planning anything. That is.
Wait a minute. Mama Six. She ain't got time to be planning.
It's because she got 6 kids.
But if you say you a businesswoman, you got time. If you have all the businesses and income streams and revenues that you have going on, you're going to manage your time wisely so you can have time for the things that's going to bring you the extra money, right or wrong.
Right. You're exactly right.
So if you saying that she don't have time to take care of her business, you speaking down on this woman.
Man, she don't know what the hell she talking.
You ain't even giving her the opportunity to speak for herself. She ain't here.
So, and when I am planning these or coordinating these interviews, it's a lot of behind the scenes, like I say, work. And some people know how to use StreamYard. They don't. It's the very first time. I take the time to study StreamYard, learn myself.
How you know I got a fancy ass check?
And because they're nervous, and we kind of like role play the day before. So there's a lot of behind the scene work.
Y'all be acting.
You make
just don't pop up and everything goes
behind the scene work.
Audio issues. There's a lot of things, you know, that go on.
I think she put
So
too
when
much
I
up
say
into this
I'm
shit or
working
something.
and putting in work as a black woman, and when a black man injects himself into my work
Uh-oh.
to destroy it or take over.
Pause. Nope. Bullshit. That black man that you were trying to tear down
What's his
did
name?
one thing. Mr. Skinny Daddy.
That's what you talking about.
Yeah.
Why don't like Mr. Skinny?
Because he called out what he felt was a scheme.
Come on, mom boss.
Yup.
Well, she might not like me then.
Now,
That was a whole bunch of shit like you just be selling bullshit.
some of the things that Mom Boss was saying is true.
Not in her
And
situation.
some of the things that she was saying is not. But that's why you consult your financial advisor.
Or
You don't take advice for somebody who has no financial background. Like, none. You didn't go to school for it. Somebody could have taught you behind the scenes. Because you can learn that way. But that wasn't the case. That's not the case. So I'm not going to give her a jacket to wear that does not fit.
what's the case?
She don't have no financial background. So how can she...
That woman do got financial background.
How can she tell you how to
got a
do your
financial
taxes
background.
and how to do this and how to do that, and she ain't got no financial background?
Then she goes,
How can she tell you how to clear your credit, but she didn't clear her own credit?
Listen,
No,
the credit is clean.
it's not. She said she was gonna get to that at a later time, and I ain't never get to it. I ain't never hear it. It never came out. I was waiting for it. I was listening. I was rooting for Mom Boss. Don't get me wrong, I'm still rooting for her. Hopefully, you know, things, you know, turn around. I don't know what is and what ain't. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I'm saying is, you don't take financial advice from somebody who does not have a financial background. You don't take law advice from somebody who has no law degree. It's just certain things you don't do. Do you take medical advice from somebody who don't have no medical background? Who ain't never had no encounter with no kind of sickness, no kind of nothing. No, you don't. But you mad. What type of shit is this?
Tough love.
I'm giving out some tough
Just
love.
kick here.
Said this shit,
Piss
eh?
me off. Well, I mean, why? That's a lot of work.
It is
He
a lot
gonna
of
get
work.
up there and
But you
shine.
put it on your face.
Well, I'm appalled.
He ain't did no behind the scene work. He ain't stayed up all night. Come on, I'm sorry. So, her presentation was February 3rd.
I'm appalled, ma'am. I'm appalled. I'm appalled, ma'am.
So it's February 3rd, 1 o'clock in the morning. I think the presentation is going to be 1 p.m. on the 3rd. Someone calls me at 1 in the morning and say, go over to that chat. They planning to hurt me.
Nobody better call me no motherfucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
I wish you would call me at 1 o'clock in the morning. You getting the fuck out.
And trying to embarrass her. They don't like her. They talking so bad about her. They think she embarrassed him on Kwame's when she pointed out his obnoxious behavior. I said, what? I mean, who? What? So I went over there. Black women. Again, I don't know what that's about. I mean, the
Why everybody
viciousness
hollering in know what stuff
over
about?
there in
When
that
they be there the whole
jail,
fucking time.
they
They be
don't
lying.
Like this shit starting to piss me the hell off. Like how the fuck y'all hollering about I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But y'all be in the chat. No matter if y'all come in the beginning, y'all come in the middle, or y'all come at the motherfucking end, or you catching it on the replay. You watching it.
She may not know what it's about.
So how do you not know? No, if you listening to what the fuck you watching, you know what it's about. You know what it's about if you watching the content that you watching.
She may not know. She may not comprehend.
I ain't just talking about sheep ranks. This is a generalized statement for the community. How can you sit and watch content day in and day out, video after video, but you don't know what's going on? I'm just asking. I got to pull out the Angela Stanton King today. I'm just asking because I really need to know. All this critiquing, all this back and forth, yeah, it should have been over. It's some childish shit. Elementary school. But you steady hollering out, I'm 50 this, I'm 50 that. Right, you're a grandma. Yet you out here acting like you somebody's little girl. We got to start acting our ages, not our shoe sizes, not our grandkids' age. Like some of the bullshit that be going on be some real bullshit. And some of the shit need to be called out. And this that shit that need to be called out, because from on the outside looking in, hearing both sides, all parties was wrong. But guess what? When you feel a certain type of way because somebody done went after you, you respond the way you respond. And I can't tell Mr. Skinny he wrong for feeling the way he feel or for him saying the things that he say, because that's his opinion. And everybody got an opinion just like they got an asshole. And last time I checked, you wiped yours this morning. Probably just a few minutes ago.
So you're gonna assume they're gonna wipe her ass this morning?
Well, if she didn't, it's crusty.
Nah, she probably got somebody to wipe her ass for her.
I don't know if she got somebody to do that for her, but everybody's entitled to have their opinion.
Well, I bet your shit don't stink.
And if you don't want to hear somebody's opinion, don't tune in. I don't watch this and I don't watch that, but I heard.
Heard about it.
How you heard about it? You finna knock the ball over. When you have dogs, you just never know. Just never know.
Stop.
You should just set it down. But let's get back into this.
And that's stemming from the content creator. And I started reading.
So what is stealing?
What they had planned to say and do, and what questions they was gonna ask, or what they was gonna say to her. I said, well, what? All this time, again, all this hard work. So they were gonna do.
That's the problem. You have invested yourself way too much. You're too invested. How can you be more invested in the project than the person who the project is for? They wanted to ask questions because they had real questions about what she was coming on to talk about.
That woman was a schemer.
But you got problems because people got questions. You asking them to invest with you.
But don't ask no questions.
And become a part of their group. Pay all this money, month in and month out. How many ever subscriptions it take to get to wherever the hell you going to? All these payments. But can't nobody ask no real question? If I'm investing my money, damn it, I want to know all of it. I want to know everything that they asked. But what they should have did was ask a financial advisor. You investing all this time, you supposedly vetting these people that's coming onto the platform. You want to see their energy. If Kwame said he wanted to work with this person or that person and the next person, It's not up to you to decide if their energy qualifies for what you look for. That's not how that works. He said he want to do something with those people because he feel like they're doing something for the greater good of our people. Maybe even you feel like they're doing something for the greater good of our people. But if you didn't do your investigation to find out that in order for you to make money, you got to give somebody else information and they got to give somebody else information and so on and so forth. I ain't into that. I ain't got time for that. I need to make my money the right way.
Tough love. After all my hard work, they was gonna inject their poison into an interview or presentation after we don't work hard to put it together. But now when it's somebody they like, they don't do that.
I call bullshit yet again. We did not know the young lady to not like her. Now you're giving us jackets to wear that we don't fit. That motherfucker too small. You can't even wear it. We didn't know her not to like her. But when you tell someone that you bringing somebody on to give information about this, that, and the third, goddamn it, they need to be ready to answer the motherfucking questions.
And not get mad when people ask them questions.
Right. You came on as a business professional. That's how you need to handle yourself. You give everybody the time and opportunity to present themselves as a professional in a professional setting. And that's exactly what there was. Even if it was YouTube, it's thousands of people in the motherfucking chat. You want people to invest their money.
Just like 1,000 of people you block. So you know it's thousands of people in there.
So you can, you trying to get a business up and running.
But you blocking everybody. Maybe
so you gonna cut me off at the knees. You can still move about, but you can't get there fast. How the fuck is that helping me?
Maybe she didn't know she was blocking people.
So is this a go along, get along game?
I don't know.
Cause we did interviews. And they salute. Good interview in the chat. There was no ambush.
Who did we ambush?
During the Most Fears interview.
Why would we? So I wasn't there for the Most Fears interview. So, and I didn't go back and watch it. So I'm not finna sit here in front to y'all like I did. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen all the interviews. But guess what? The ones that I did see, 98% of them was positive, moving forward. But it seemed like because you felt something negative happened, the whole interview was a bust. It was a negative play out. But you failed to realize that the word bust got turned into something good.
Yeah, I'm proud to be a bust.
What you said?
I'm proud to be a bust.
I'm proud to be a bust.
I said I'm proud to be a bust.
I'm proud.
I don't know who this lady is, but she got a mean spirit. And I can feel spirits because I watched the movie The Sixth Sense.
All right now.
You better watch it.
I observe everything. I see everything.
Do you? But you can't see the chat.
The Sixth Sense, Elijah Wood.
She said, I see everything. But you was watching the chat on 3 devices and couldn't see shit.
Did you see dead people?
See, y'all gotta listen to the bullshit. Like, what the fuck? I observe. I see everything. So who was blocking all them people since you was observing?
She was typing, so
she ain't had to type. She was copying and pasting.
It was one of them henchmen.
I don't know who it was, but I tell you one thing.
Probably Mom Monopoly. Was it Mom Monopoly?
When
Since she say everybody could block, was it Mom Monopoly or Tommy?
I don't know, it was some of the Sheba ranked knights.
It was some of the detractors.
Sheba Bankians.
Detractors. It was some of the detractors doing all that fucking block.
Some. Let me know.
Would any adult get involved with attacking a mother of 6?
Nobody attacked her. Okay. Do you know what the word attack means? I don't want to have to cut the video to tell you about what attack means. I'm not going to insert the motherfucking definition of attack. Nobody attacked that woman. Nobody got attacked. Did they question her? Absolutely. Were they a little rough with it? Maybe. But guess what? As a businesswoman, as a business owner, I know that there are going to be tough situations. And you're going to either have to fight or flight. Which one you going to do? So you want to backhand pick off this cherry tree, but you throwing eggs. Like, the shit ain't making sense.
She don't want to eat the cherries.
So she throwing the seed? Did she throwing the inside? What she got going on? I need to know.
She on the cherry tree looking for hamburgers.
You out here egging. You egging people doorstep. You leaving shit on the stoop. For what reason?
Because she don't want nobody to come.
Because you felt like somebody attacked this young lady. Nobody attacked her. They asked questions because they wanted to invest their money. And if they're investing their money, why wouldn't they ask questions?
I didn't want to invest my money because I seen it was a scheme.
I didn't want to invest my money either.
Why? Why you didn't want to invest your money?
Why want it? Because I saw through the bullshit.
So you thought it was a scam too?
Yeah. And then for you to throw around the rich people you've been around. You talk about rubbing elbows with people who have money.
You don't got no goddamn money.
Well, I ain't gonna say she ain't got no money because I don't know her. But I tell you one thing.
She didn't have enough money to stop doing all that scheming shit, so she don't got no damn money. The fuck?
Heard it here.
The word of an institutionalized form.
Oh, I ain't got no damn money.
That's what
She
this
ain't got
is.
no money.
Why do you keep calling this man an institutionalized criminal or whatever you calling him?
Huh?
An institutionalized former inmate
An institutionalized former inmate.
is planning an ambush
For who?
of this interview and encourages his chat.
Oh, so this is what it is. So mom of 6, mom boss,
You mean Mom Monopoly?
whoever, Monopoly,
She's Mom Monopoly.
came on the show once before. She spoke a little bit
About the scheme.
and she was invited back. And so because on his platform, he decided to do a video. He decided to put out some content on his platform in regard to the young lady.
This what baby daddy called him.
Hold on, I'm getting there. And said that he had questions. Well, she piqued his interest along with hundreds of others in the chat. They had nothing to do with Mr. Skinny.
Allegedly. No, this is alleged.
Everybody had their own questions. Ain't no alleged. If you go watch the video and look in the chat, everybody had their own questions.
Allegedly.
Mr. Skinny does not speak for anybody but Mr. Skinny. He don't speak for me, he don't speak for you, and he don't speak for this channel. So he only speaks for himself and his platform. So when you have the audacity to get mad because someone spoke their piece, they gave their 2 cents, their opinion on their platform in regard to what the young lady was
Scheming.
selling,
Scheming.
representing,
Scheming. Anyway,
however way you want to look at it.
still called scheming.
All right now.
To assist. And he do. That behavior. Kwame always say, let's look at behavior.
Yeah, but
Let's look at behavior.
I don't know, lady.
This video is starting to get weird to me.
So, February 3rd, the interview, I don't got word. I don't sleep from 1 o'clock. And I decide, what do I do about this? What do I do about this? How do I move?
Take meds, woman. Take meds.
How do I move? Do I leave her up there by herself and endure this attack from a former institutionalized inmate?
Man, she keep hurting out attack.
That
And I'm about to
trained killer.
pull up the definition of attack because
Yeah.
she tripping.
This is a moment.
This is a very informed woman.
I
don't know where she get her information from, but she informed.
all night.
Is that what we calling
Stay
it now?
out of it.
Yes, yes, yes.
She'll be all right. Let alone. Let it alone. She'll be okay. My spirit told me she wasn't gonna be okay if I didn't go up there. I knew she wasn't gonna be okay because I'd already picked up on something real bad about when he gets mad at black women. He's very vindictive. He's very vindictive. But when Jose's mom come in his camera view, hey ma'am, how you doing?
What the fuck? Nah,
Watching.
that is just messed up. You shouldn't have said that lady.
What she said?
She talking about the disabled.
What she said about the disabled?
Talking about the disabled mama.
What? Disabled mama?
Press play.
Hold on. Because before I get into that, I gotta get into this.
I gotta smoke me some swagger there.
Swagger dash. Attack. To aggressive action. Take aggressive action against a place or enemy forces with weapons or armed force, typically in a battle or war. That's the verb. The noun. An aggressive and violent action against a person or place. Who took violence against that young lady? Somebody attacked her. What she get hit with?
She had war.
Is she still leaving?
She had war Mr. Skinny.
Oh please!
What did Mr. Skinny do?
Apparently spoke his mind and gave his 2 cents, and it was a
No,
problem.
what made her not? Everybody spoke their mind, but what made her just attack Mr. Skinny? I don't like this shit. She
I
must
think
know
it was
Mr. Skinny.
because she called out Mr. Skinny.
Mr. Skinny must did something to somebody in her family.
I don't know, but I tell you one damn thing: shit is stupid.
Chuckle for dimes. dangle for nickels. That Jose mama come in that screenshot. That voice takes all that venom and hate out for black women to give that woman respect.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What does Jose have to do with this?
Told you.
What does Jose mama have to do with
Told
this?
you. That's a dirty one.
Whether he black, white, Mexican, Jewish, Jamaican, African, whatever his descent is, what does his mama, for that matter, what does he have to do with this? Now that's a low blow. She blinks, that's a low blow. That's a dirty, I ain't even gonna say.
Every time she comes in his earshot and screenshot, watch him. He went to screaming and shouting, calling me all kind of black bitches. She walked in, the camera shot. How you doing, ma'am?
This is crazy.
So you sat and you watched a man video who you claim you don't like. He your detractor.
So I decided, I didn't even tell Kwame. When she went up there, I said, I'm taking that link today, Kwame. I'm coming up on camera. Y'all seen him on camera. You go back and look at the video. He said, I don't know what's that about, but Queen Regina coming up here today, y'all. And then he said, okay, well, I need you to moderate then up here. And I moderated, just like I do in the chat. I did it up there that day.
No, that's not a moderator. That's called mediation. See, you don't know the difference in your job. A moderator, you in the chat. You up in the box. That's mediation.
I just can't. Do she know that YouTube is not real life?
I don't know what she know, but I tell you one thing: people getting in an uproar about YouTube, and this shit going on in real life that you need to be upset with. The world is at World War III, and you talking about being a moderator. The fuck going on, man? Real life is happening.
I knew I was trying to kill him. I was trying to leave nobody standing when I go to war. Those people in that chat came to attack that young lady. And they met their match.
No, they didn't.
With me.
Them people didn't come to attack nobody. I just gave y'all the definition. Nobody came to attack the young lady. They came with questions and they wanted answers. That's it. That's all. Period. And you talking about you moderated, you did your job. It's called mediation. You was in the box, honey. You was in the hot box. You was in the hot box because that's what you wanted to be in.
She chose. Did she put in an application to be a moderator or some shit?
I don't know what the hell she put in to be a moderator. But you don't just, I don't know. Look now. When you go on a platform, you mic up, you cam up. Whatever you say, you already know they're going to pick you a piece. But you gonna bring your business and don't know the information about it. So who's investing in a company that you can't even tell them what's gonna happen from your experience? Not even from Not even from what's what I'm looking for. When you go on a platform and you want to talk about your business, you should know the information that you're giving out. You shouldn't have to look anything up. PowerPoint is okay. But if you know the business the way you say you know the business and you've been doing it for however long you've been doing it, you should know it. You should know the laws for that business. So when people started asking real questions, there were no real answers.
And then, business, damn it.
Then, to make it so bad, your baby daddy call in and put you on blast. But here you trying to get people to invest with you. You want them to give you their
money. She got a business for each of them kids.
But you had probation time that you served in completion. And then supposedly it's no longer on your record. It's still there. You did all of your sentence. But I'm not a criminal justice background major. That isn't my forte. If you want to know what I'm all about, check the channel, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
Hit that bell.
I don't know her personally.
Well, you acting like you do.
She's anybody's mom.
Okay, so let's take this stance. Let's take that stance right now. Anybody's mama, anybody's daughter, auntie, cousin, whatever.
Sisters.
When it's said and done, okay, say my mother came to me and said, hey, I would like to come on your platform. I want to talk about this business. Before I even get to that part of bringing her on my platform, I'm going to vet her. There are questions I'm going to ask to make sure that it's legit. I'm going to do my homework. I don't give a damn if it's my mama. Because when it's all said and done, it's my platform. I brought that person on. And if I listen to somebody else to bring that person on, and they scheme and they take somebody money, who they going to come back to? They going to circle back to everybody in that whole conversation. They circling back to my mama. They gonna come back to me. And you say, well, you brought her on. You brought her to the people. You didn't know this was a scam? You didn't do your homework? So don't sit here and act like your hands is tied. You washing your hands of the situation like you didn't have nothing to do with it. You had everything to do with it. And more. But because one person had questions out of everybody, both of y'all wanted to pick them out of the... How many people in the chat? Thousands?
She's a mother of 6.
Nobody told her to have 6 kids. That was a personal choice.
So let's look at the word bully.
So when she had 6 children, she knew that she had to be financially responsible for those children. She's doing well, according to her. Her son has his own place off of residual income. Kudos. I'm always happy to see anybody do good. But don't sit in front like somebody was like beating her with a bat, because that's not what happened. You can say they used their words to badger her. They didn't attack her. They asked questions. It was basically like an interrogation. Criminal justice background.
Bully. There's a definition for bullying. Bullying. Seek to harm, intimidate, or coerce someone perceived as vulnerable. You know what he was doing? I just don't understand how.
So she was perceived as vulnerable? In what way? She is a businesswoman looking to grow her business. And the people who were going to invest their money, they weren't vulnerable. See, it's easy to point the finger and call someone else a bully. These people say they have degrees or backgrounds in psychology, but you're using it the wrong way. Stop trying to psychoanalyze everybody and what they do. You're not even psychoanalyzing yourself and the things that you're doing. You're pointing the finger. Well, remember, when you got one finger pointing at you, pointing somebody else, you got three fingers pointing back. Review the man or the woman in the mirror. Like, the stuff is crazy. Like,
institutionalized former inmate to swing so many people into direction to harm that young lady. And these were some seasoned people. These wasn't no young people. These wasn't no young people. I don't understand it.
You don't understand it. So now you innocent.
During the presentation, the chat looked like his chat nasty.
Your opinion?
Ad hominem attacks, personal attacks. There's a way to disagree, people. That ain't it. And that has never been it on Kwame's platform. He brigaded his people.
He brigaded.
His people.
Man, I fucking can't. I keep hearing Mr. Skinny say brigade. Goddamn, man. Listen. Damn, I should have called her somebody else. Sheba Ranks. Look now. Skinny Naughty ain't even thinking. See, that's the whole problem. See, when things occur, instead of you talking about it when it happened, you hold on to it and you drag it out, which causes more problems because it builds up inside of you.
Are some of Kwame's people, but they have never behaved that way.
What way?
Till the night before they planned that attack, and it was a disrespect, in my opinion, to Kwame.
Another shit was playing. Everybody in the chat got each other's phone number, so we all called each other. Or they all called each other and said, let's attack these damn people. What kind of shit?
I could only see one comment in the comment section in this live chat replay. And it say, y'all get paid for this? Right. This a part-time job? Exactly. No, there is no payment for being a moderator unless you and that content creator have a sidebar conversation in regard to you moderating. But there is no paycheck. You don't get no money. You get headache if you're not wise about who you moderate for. or if you're not wise about what situations you insert yourself into.
And you say you respect on his platform against a person he invited? That's his guest. But you like
it is his
or
guest.
Not, that's Kwame's guest.
His guest that he brought to the people, whether you like it or not.
That ain't no respect, Kwame. Move. That's a snake move.
Is it?
That's disrespect move. In my opinion.
Everybody entitled to their opinion.
In my opinion. But those are facts. You just don't do those type of things where I'm from, Georgia, to people you respect. People who you admire. You don't do that. You don't admire them. And you don't respect them. Whatever differences, if your feelings are bruised because she, said something about how she didn't like your approach towards her. What harm is that? What harm is, I don't see the harm. Maybe I'm missing something, but I'm not missing nothing because you're institutionalized former prisoner. So you see things from a different view than most men. We know that. Psychology tells us that. This is not attacking you. This is psychology. Because we got to explain the behavior. We got to. We got to explain this behavior. We got to find out where it comes from. Because that's nothing that would anger the average man. Okay? So, mom boss. So, that presentation did not go the way he had hoped it would go. The person in his institutionalized former inmate brain said it was me that caused it not to go the way he planned. That's how all of this began, folks. Did not go with wasn't about no 3,000 block, because I just showed you those numbers. That's a false narrative.
So how many was it?
No money. Who is that? Who? I'm on my thing. I'm on my live. And so this is how it started, folks.
What?
With mom boss and my protection of a black mom of 6.
They ain't have nothing to do with it.
Shamed, attacked on a platform she was invited to present a presentation for a do-it-yourself credit repair.
But she didn't do it herself. How are you advertising for something you ain't do yourself?
All he wants. I mean,
can you get into that?
Crack cocaine.
Huh?
She's a good spokeswoman for her brand.
That's a pyramid scheme. And that drug, and the selling of that drug did more harm and damage to our community.
You don't have to tell us that the sale of crack cocaine did a lot to our community. We know that. Your president just approved $60 million in crack pipes, meth needles, and the equipment to use drugs. We are well aware what it has done to our community, and we are well aware of what your president is still doing. Anything to bring the black community down. And here, one person, 2 people, 3 people, hundreds of people had questions for Mom Boss, Monopoly. And they just wanted answers. Now, some of the questions and comments did go a little sideways. But if I were to come up on anyone's platform and I'm presenting my business, I expect questions to be asked. And you should expect me to have answers for them. No one should have to come up on the platform and help you give your presentation. Miss Tiger ain't have to come up there and help her. But if you want to talk about encouraging our black sisters for black girl magic, and you want to encourage our black brothers for black male magic, then you should do that. But make sure you have all the facts. Don't ask me to invest in something or present something in front of me for me to invest in. And it's a pyramid scheme. No matter how you look at it, it's exactly what it was.
And what it is.
But we're wrong for calling out the facts. Is that what I'm understanding? So now you can't state your opinion, nor can you state the facts.
How much did she invest into that dumb shit?
Hell no, she ain't invest into it. But I guarantee you one thing.
She looking for an investor.
She was about to get Miss Means. Go on, head over to the Life of Shay Means and check her out. She had the clap back for Sheba Ranks. Sheba Ranks and Monopoly.
Oh.
I don't know if the video's still up though, so.
She didn't say nothing against the Sheba Ranks, did she?
Hit the like button. I see you. Don't leave. Hit the like button.
Cash out it. You can cash
$ Team Loud 420.
We gonna start pumping our cash out since everybody else pumping their shit.
Hit the cash app.
Weigh the scales.
Turn the scale.
Do it yourself. Crack cocaine damage to the black community. Critically think. Which one did it? Which one is more harmful to our community? I don't care.
Both. Which one is more harm? Crack cocaine. But when you bring somebody to the black community who is for themselves and not of the community, there when it's an issue. Everybody want to keep not everybody. Let me dial that back. You want to keep saying that everybody. That is a false narrative. Now who's swaying the narrative?
Nobody but her.
Everybody did nothing. Everybody came to the live because Kwame was going live. Everybody came to the live because Kwame said he was having a guest. And she was going to speak about repairing credits. She was going to speak about, obviously from what I heard, things she know absolutely nothing about. She's not well informed enough to present to someone else. You can't do something for X amount of years and you still can't present it to a couple thousand people online. Anything that I've had a career in or a job in, I can present on it. Right here this minute. I don't need a presentation to put together. We can talk. And if I don't know, I don't have a problem with saying, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't do that. So when you insert yourself in shit that don't have nothing to do with you, that's when you have a problem.
Yep, and that's when you become a victim of this tongue lashing that you're receiving, woman.
Care what he shops every night. A pyramid. Think for yourself. Which one is more damaging and still doing damage today? came, people. That was his.
See, I'm listening, and I can only see one person chat at a time because of how I have this. And it's sad that what I'm reading is something about falling back. I can't see the whole thing, but then it says sad that some folk want to make a name for, it's supposed to say a name for themselves, then attack a black woman. It wasn't about making a name for himself.
So caught up in rage.
He has followers. He has a platform. He didn't have to make a name.
Respect me like you do Jose's mama.
Bitch. Ooh, see? Ooh, it hit a roll. There's a roll. It roll right the fuck off the tongue. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. See, now you're trying to see. First you was biting the hand that was feeding you. Then you was trying to dissect all of the things that he was doing. Now you want to use his terminology. Respect me like you respect those white boys. Is what he's saying. But now you talking about respect me like you respect Jose mama? Jose mama ain't got nothing to do with this. You want to call out Jose mother because he's of another descent. That's stupid. Because whether she's black, brown, white, orange, purple, green, or yellow, you should respect me like any other woman you give respect to in your life. Fuck it being Jose's mama. See, that's where you miss me with that. You're not just, no, you gonna respect me like you respect every other woman in your life, or don't say shit to me at all. Period, point blank. Like you putting out these narratives, and it's not adding up.
She was saying to you, brother, you never been checked by a black woman like me.
Who you checking?
You couldn't handle it.
Ain't nobody been checked yet.
You couldn't handle it. So
you keep saying that,
that's how,
but none of your tactics work.
So he decided,
period,
to take his.
They pick up her time. So
what they said? Pizza Hut delivery.
You ain't order no pizza.
She gonna order one today.
But in my opinion, words are deadly. He shouted on with that bullhorn on that platform the whole month of February, calling my ancestors.
Calling your ancestors?
My future. Black.
My ancestors don't approve this shenanigans.
I'm trying to understand. What the hell is you talking about? He was talking to your ancestors, your future. What? When I said it didn't make sense, and you have to make it make sense for me. This person said, I'm 54 years old and seeing how folk backstabbing.
This woman, you gotta take this woman in doses.
This shit is, it's funny. It's funny, but it's sad. It's not funny in a ha 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 funny. It's funny in an ironic kind of funny. Because you sit here and you say, basically, he hasn't felt the wrath of you yet. Well, I'm looking at the glass half full. From all of the things that I've heard and I've seen done, apparently he's never going to feel it. But that's my opinion.
did that for him. He didn't respect what his cousin or whatever Kwame called for. He don't respect him. But after this,
So now he don't respect Kwame because he was shots fired at you all month of February. Did he physically shoot at you? Was it a real bullet? Because I think he said stop the violence, stop killing for 28 days. Nobody died. Nobody was in the thought process of dying.
She tried to kill somebody's career.
You tried to take from his children's mouth. No matter how much money Kwame has, you took from his children's mouth. You took from their pockets, school tuition, gas money, whatever it was, however minute it was to you, it could be grand for somebody else. So people have to stop thinking that what they did was oh so tiny, because it was oh so tiny to you.
Yeah, because she used to pressing buttons and writing shit down, but it affected everybody else.
So you want to live in a 90-degree box when we live in a 360-degree world. Let it sink in.
it's clear. He went in his direction. Obnoxious. The whole month of February was so embarrassing. Hey, get off camera. Good night, I love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, I love you. It was so obnoxious. It was so embarrassing. Black History Month.
You were embarrassed because you wanted to be embarrassed.
It was so, well, because I'm single, I'm so. Other white people saw it, I was so embarrassed. White ladies saw White ladies saw him.
So who looking at you?
Wow. He continued to put himself in women's business. I don't know why. Because any black man should want about putting yourself in black women's business. Now, I don't interfere in black men's business.
I can't tell.
Now, Nene leaks for the housewives.
This still be a mod for Kwame,
Behavior.
which don't add
He didn't
up.
hold no
If you have such a complaint about the platform, why are you still
in the
there?
housewives business. You are husband of a housewife on Atlanta. You're not a part of the show as a major player, Peter. He in the women business. That's how her and Cynthia fell out when Nene had to go gutter on Peter for putting himself in women business.
How you get on Nene and Peter? What they to do with? How the housewives of motherfucking Atlanta got to do with motherfucking YouTube? That's reality TV. That shit is scripted. It's not real life. It's posed to make you sit there and watch it because it's drama. But do you see that narrative? These programs are out here to keep you intertwined in the bullshit. And if you don't have a mind to see past that, then there lies another problem.
Normally don't put themselves in women's business. But if you are a institutionalized former inmate,
Him being an inmate ain't got shit to do with nothing. Like, that's some childish ass shit to keep saying.
that inject yourself in woman business. Why? Because you've had to play the role of a woman. We know that. And I don't say that.
So now he playing the role of a woman.
It's factual. And I'm gonna go to the data to support that. Because men don't put themselves in woman business.
This whole situation is disappointing.
They don't. We talk too much. And we got a story to tell, and we got to tell the whole story.
That's right. Listen to both sides of the story.
I'll call you.
Okay.
See you later.
Close my door, please.
Okay.
Thanks, son. Huh? Okay. So, men, real men, don't put themselves in women's business.
And real women don't put themselves in the mix.
Men are 1 to 2 words only. The men I know. They don't sit on YouTube for 3 and 4 hours.
So they don't sit on YouTube for 3 and 4 hours. That man got a job. He got a family that he take care of. He ain't always on YouTube. You had the audacity to sit and talk about how long somebody be on YouTube, but you went and pulled a 2-hour. I don't make content. A 2-hour content video.
You me to break the record for how long I've been on damn YouTube.
Shit, I've been on YouTube longer than I ever have been. Today, watching this video, reacting to it. I ain't even. Ooh, let's not even get into it.
Talking about women. Business. But when you play the role of a woman,
She didn't get comfortable. She popping their mouth now.
you played this role for 11 years. You took on that chatty characteristic. Because we can be chatty. You can't out-talk. You can't out-talk us. You can't out-talk us. You thought you could. Because you played the role of one. Hold on. Let me say goodbye to my other. Is that you?
I see what they were talking about. I ain't gonna say it, but I see it. So let's get this shit.
We gotta paint a picture for y'all.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a fly on the wall before this over with. So let me get this understood. Mr. Skinny does not respect Kwame, according to you. Sheba Banks. Sheba. He don't respect him because he didn't cease fire on having things to say about you for the month of February. Black History Month out of all months.
Black History Month.
You was so embarrassed that Jose mom came into the room. Jose mama don't know you. Jose mama didn't know who Mr. Skinny was talking about. So it sounds like emotions came out and are coming out. Emotions make you cry sometimes.
Oh, A-Town.
Emotions make you sad sometimes. Fair use. But when it's all said and done, you keep inserting yourself. And I have sat back and not said nothing. I be in the lives. I be watching. I don't comment too much because I'm a neutral kind of person. It don't have anything to do with me. And it still doesn't have anything to do with me. But because the content was put out there, I'm free to react to it any way I see fit.
Y'all be safe, okay? I'm gonna get those cookies. All right, all right. I'm going to teach tonight
We'll teach.
about an institutionalized mind, and where some of this behavior is coming from. And so many people say, I wish it would stop. Oh, what's going on? Why did he know what? It's coming from an institutionalized former prisoner. He's trapped. He's had to play the role.
So, have you been institutionalized? So when you were in the army, you were institutionalized, correct? They had to break you down. They had to break you down to build you up. So are you not still institutionalized? I want to know. I'm just asking.
As a woman for 11 years. Ain't coming from nowhere. That's where it's coming from, people. And you all don't want to call a thing a thing. I am a nurse.
And
I have taken psychology.
I'm a nurse too.
I was a correctional officer. I witnessed it.
Okay, correctional,
Call a thing
security,
a thing.
police.
I'm not scared of it.
When you get finished,
I'm not scared of it.
nobody's asking you to be scared. You throwing out this bullshit like it fucking matters.
Trace all that talking. Men don't talk like that. They don't like to talk.
They don't.
Over and on.
They don't like to talk to you.
The stupid jokes. Snatch back.
Cause when men get together, they talk. The fuck you talking about?
He's a chatty patty. All that damn talking. It gets on my nerves. Cause
Okay, let's pause it. Okay, so I'm in the chat and I'm reading, and I just can't pass this up. I didn't make it up. I'm reading from the chat. Y'all can go back and replay it. The live chat will play. Monopoly came in and said, I offer a digital DIY credit repair service. You do it yourself. I don't need any of your personal information, period. How is that a scam?
The Monopoly.
Hold on. I got to make sure that's all that it said before I put my sense up in there. Okay. Because it won't let me go any further. Okay, so do it yourself credit repair is a Google search away. It's literally a Google search away. You can reach out to your own creditors. You can write your own letter. You can ask on your own behalf for a settlement or a payout amount. Why do you need why do they need the service? Why are they paying you for you to tell them to go to the same thing Google can tell them for free? I want to know. And you may not need any of their personal information, but if they have to give you some money, it's a scam. Because Google can tell you for the free.
Right.
But, you know. What do I know?
You get me on the roll. I like to talk because I tell a story and I got to give you every part of that stuff. And my friend said, just get to the point. He ain't got to the point yet about why he doing all this. You keep asking him, turn this the story about this. It's about that. He ain't got to the point yet. Come on. He keep talking. He keep talking.
I don't know what woman. Oh, she must be talking about herself. Because I don't have time for all that air gassing. I need you to get to the point. So if I'm telling you a story, I'm getting to the point. I don't have time for no long drawn out story. So maybe the people she encountering have a problem getting to the point. But all I want is the point. Thank you.
He ain't told us what started this yet. I'm telling you what started it. You keep talking like a woman. I am a woman and I'm tired of it.
I fucking can't. So the reason it hasn't stopped because he keep talking. So right now we on some little girl shit. I don't have to promote my age for you to see the maturity in what I say. It hasn't stopped because he hasn't stopped talking. Sticks and stones, bats may break your bones. But these words can go in one ear and out the other. I don't even have to hear them.
They hurt her.
I want to understand because I'm a black woman. But I don't see where she going with this.
That woman don't see where she going. She just ran and raving.
Should you have been called the things that you have been called?
In the other room?
Maybe not. I don't know all the things that you were called. I know them. I'm not going to call them out. It's not for me to decide how they feel and what they should say. And it's not for you to decide either. Just like it's not our place to decide how you feel. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and their own feelings. And because he wouldn't stop using his voice box, you wouldn't stop putting pen to paper or finger to keyboard and coming up with false allegations. That's some serious shit. Don't be about the black man and the black community and the black woman. But on the other hand, on the scale, you tearing it down. You are a part of the problem. So don't sit and point the finger like you have nothing to do in this.
Too much talking. It ain't normal. You know, over my life.
Everybody say bye.
Huh. I'll tell you the truth, because it's just goddamn me. Not to be a two-part series.
Talk about this, we the people.
But let's talk about we the
A lot
people.
of people in this chat, in that chat, and we the people have been seeing this behavior long.
She is not the people.
She's not for the people the way she say she is. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Just like you entitled to wipe your ass.
And I've been a correctional officer. And once I knew the background, I said, oh, okay, I know what. He was criminalized.
So you thought sending him back to jail was the answer? You think that's the answer?
He was criminalized.
Wait a minute. Beep. So, because he was in jail for 11 years. He was in prison for 11 years. He's been feminized. So you saying that he's somebody's bitch?
Where did she get her logic?
I'm trying to understand that, because not every man that goes to jail come out somebody's girlfriend. I want to understand her logic. That makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. I just none whatsoever.
Any man talk like that. Talking too goddamn much. Okay. So back to my notes. So, let's see. So I keep repeating this. I am a trained killer.
Who gives a fuck?
Army veteran.
Wait a minute. Come on, man. Let's unpack this book back right quick. You said you a nurse. You are a Army veteran. You have a criminal justice background.
Well, shit.
So you became a nurse first, and you acquired your criminal justice background while nursing, and you were in the Army, or you were in the Army, then you got a nursing background, then you got criminal justice background. I'm trying to understand the order in which you became all of these things you claim to have become, because I'm trying to make it make sense for me. Being a trained killer, what was your title? What did you do?
Assassin.
Assassin my ass. How about that? Nah. A trained killer.
Yeah, assassin.
I train to kill too. What does that mean? You throwing words out there like they're supposed to make somebody scared. Those words mean absolutely nothing. You ain't knocking in nobody door to my Pizza Hut delivery.
Them sound like threats.
You ain't serving up nothing but words.
And threats.
The threat remains to be seen.
But you can't tell people you're a trained killer. They're bad about them. They make you want to think that you're trying to kill them.
But you talking about bullying. Who's bullying?
She ain't bullying. She's thinking about killing. That's
So
a
I
threat.
decided to let him use that megaphone mouth of his
Mm-hmm.
so he could sink himself
But it didn't work.
on video.
Did it work?
He didn't disappoint. I needed evidence. So I've had respectable women say, "Oh, I can't support her. She's accusing him of things that he didn't do. He didn't sexually assault her."
He didn't.
I never said that he sexually assaulted me.
Did he harass you?
Say that, let's get the facts. I said he sexually harassed me.
What'd he say?
These are my words.
We know.
So wherever you guys sexually assaulted, because when you say assaulted, all those connotations come with that as a violent, physical.
Okay, so sexual assault. Damn, I ain't want to speak on this. This is a deep subject for me.
We don't need to speak on that.
To accuse someone of sexual assault, his words sexually assaulted you. And I understand that everyone takes sexual assault in their own way. Let's not even get into that. Just keep on going.
Interaction between two people. Well, I don't know. I know the man from the internet. And that's why you all keep downplaying and dismissing my feelings.
Nobody's downplaying or dismissing your feelings.
Sexually assaulted me. I said he sexually harassed me. Now, when we scales of justice, weigh the evidence, the videos all marked. These are the definitions. I'm a teacher.
Well, let's go.
Not teach like in a classroom, but
We know.
I go to definitions. I use math to support what I'm saying. I don't want
That doesn't always work.
because I'm saying it. I want you to believe me, and I'm gonna show you some resources why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Those are not receipts. Resources are not receipts.
With sexual content that is graphic or may otherwise be offensive
What was graphic?
to others constitutes sexual harassment. If adults don't know this definition and are raising black boys, you are doing your son a disservice.
I'm not doing my sons, plural, any disservice. You instill in your children what they should and what they need to know. You instill in your children morals. Those are things that you teach your children. But when they become an adult, they are free to think as they please. They are free to move about as they please. And when you address a grown-ass man, expect him to respond any way he sees fit. You don't get to justify the reaction.
Black women are married to black men and loving black men and don't know this definition.
Well, what we don't know.
You are doing your man a disservice.
Who are we?
This lady is very long-winded about subjects she don't know nothing about.
Or other remarks, sexual content that is graphic
What was graphic?
or may otherwise be
Offensive.
to others constitutes sexual harassment.
But you can't use an attack. You use it wrong. I ain't got faith in you.
I perceive it graphic, offensive to me, it's sexual harassment. No matter what you say or he say. You don't have an opinion in this matter. It's already written as a fact. Okay? That's not, you don't get an opinion in this matter. So you change the narrative to say sexual assault to get people to persuade your audience.
It doesn't matter if you said or he said sexual assault or sexual harassment. It doesn't matter which way you use it. You use the terms sexual harassment. You flagged and said sexual harassment. Nobody can tell you how you felt in that moment. So I won't even touch that with a 10-foot pole. But you keep swaying the narrative.
Yeah, you're misleading your own audience.
You gotta make it fit her.
You don't want them to know the truth? That he's an institutionalized former inmate?
It doesn't matter if he's a former inmate.
Mind that is not functioning?
No, see, beep. So you didn't even get the comment out your mouth good, and I disagree. See, you want to continue to use a person's past as their present and try to force it into their future. You didn't hold Mom Boss accountable for her past. but you're gonna sit and talk about someone who's been institutionalized.
Her name is not Mom Boss. Her name is Momnopoly.
Whoever, Momnopoly. So you had nothing to say about her past and the crimes that she committed, pled guilty to, received probation, finished probation. I don't hear you holding her accountable. She wasn't forthcoming with that information. Her baby daddy was. Mr. Skinny has told no lies from day one. He said he was in jail for 11 years, prison. He had a number. I don't know it, but he know it. He had it for 11 years. And the sad part about it is you won't let him forget it. Everybody has a past. You have a past. Miss Nurse, criminal justice, Army veteran.
Professional moderator.
Everybody has a past. And the sad part about it is you keep living in the past. Because you keep reaching back for the ancestors. And you keep holding this man past above his head. Like he didn't get out of jail and do something good with his life. That's some bullshit. If you're going to hold one accountable, hold all accountable. It's two sides to every story. And then there's the truth. Because each party is going to have their side of the story. And then there's going to be what really happened.
Correctly. Doing this to a United States Army veteran.
Man, get off your soapbox.
Where are you coming
She
from?
really on it, ain't it?
This
He a veteran too. But because he do no more than 9 months,
and
he don't use the terminology veteran. Whatever it was he served, he gave up 9 months of his motherfucking life. Thank you for your service.
Putting charges on him. She can't respect me.
No, I don't.
I don't care if you can't respect me.
We know you don't.
I'm gonna put them charges on him. I'm gonna do that.
You put him in there, but then what happened? Nothing.
But I can't
Now,
respect
this woman got
you.
a real issue. I don't know whether it's mental
When an
or what, but it's still
institutionalized
issue.
former inmate called me, make sexual, graphic,
What?
offensive jokes about me. The whole month. A United
Damn, I
States
want to say it
Army
so
veteran.
bad. Y'all go check out Mr. Skinny.
I can't respect you.
Check it out for yourself.
You supported that.
She flagged it. It's still up.
Yeah.
Ain't telling me.
Next.
You can't respect me because I'm going to put charges on it. Let's weigh the scales.
You can weigh the scale all you want to. My scale
You-
calling out bullshit.
Not respecting me.
She just put the battery scale. All that damn wind she
We
doing.
learned that word. It's irrelevant. It means nothing. Let's go back to that definition. You can shout that from the camera. It's unimportant. It's minor of importance. It's of no importance, of little importance. I can't.
That's what someone could say about how you feel. See, you want to keep bringing up this minor, unimportant. It's minute. But what if somebody diminished the way you feel about the sexual harassment? See, there's many ways to look at this. You sit here and you act as if I almost said something like you the most high.
Boo boo don't stink. Her boo boo.
Roses still smell like boo boo. Who had that song? Outkast, I think it was. I don't know.
Andre.
Who?
Andre.
Andre 3000. Shout out to him. Roses really smell like boo-boo. You out here like your shit don't stink. You want to keep bringing up the fact that you're from Georgia. Okay. It's people out here from places way worse than Georgia. Guess what? They don't tell you about it. You hear about it on the news.
You don't matter. That don't matter. Your respect don't matter. It's 0.00 to me. Okay, let's go back to sexual harassment. Suggestive comments about physical appearance, particularly when directed at only one person, constitutes sexual harassment. Read this definition again.
You don't gotta read it again. I wish it was a fast forward button because you was chef.
So you know you drawing this shit off.
Comments about physical appearance.
Well, what physical appearance did he talk about?
When directed only at one person, constitutes.
It was a desert storm, but I don't know nothing about none of the others.
Again, any black mother raising a son, if you don't know and not teaching this definition, you're doing your son a disservice. Sexual harassment is not about physical contact.
We know.
If you got a husband, boyfriend, and you're not coming home, have you told any office jokes today? What kind of,
you gotta focus on the words.
or if they said something to you,
I'm very focused on the words that she is singing. Why the fuck? Okay, you married or you got a boyfriend.
Who?
Whatever the case may be. These is her words, and I'm using her words.
She gotta show receipts for some of this shit.
She said you got a husband or you got a boyfriend, and when they come home from work, you not asking them what kind of office jokes did you tell. Do you have to do an interrogation when your man come home? It shows that you don't have one, because ain't no man having no fucking interrogation when he get home. He want fucking peace and quiet. Shut the fuck up. You
should know this because we teach in our household. I did that on my other video about the woman of the house.
Where your man at?
And how we instruct
our man at
our
home.
men and our
She
sons,
got a man at
how
home.
we guide them.
And he all alone. What the hell?
We know they work women.
Do you think she got a man?
No.
We know they in school with women, in colleges with women.
They been in school all their life with women.
Cheerleaders, football players are in
From kindergarten, pre-K on up.
You got them what's the name mean? The one to take batteries.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
And we all know.
Hit the vibrate. Hit the vibrate. She got a vibrant thing.
Yes, I mean, it's where it is now.
Shut up.
So we need to get these definitions. And again, I thought until this incident, I thought most women knew these definitions equated to sexual harassment. But I think they do know, but then they spun the narrative to say sexual assault. These are my words out of my mouth.
We know. Out of your mouth.
I never used the word sexual assault. I never been in contact with that man offline. Sexual harassment. Cyber sexual harassment is harassment. Sexual harassment. He did it, I didn't. He told these jokes. He made these suggestive comments, and then it crossed over to criminal. And I'm going to deal with that. So he's going to be put on charges and stand before a judge.
Not call bullshit.
And I don't give a damn who don't respect that.
This woman's story. She telling you too, boy.
She telling you, but I call bullshit.
I don't live by no street code.
She put it out here, shit.
I pay my taxes.
I can say what I want to say.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, paying for protection.
As we all do. We live in America. Everybody pays taxes in one way or motherfucking
Yes,
another.
I am. Now.
So your tax money better than mine?
He says he's an institutionalized
Doubtful.
former inmate. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. And that he has the characteristics as a woman after having been a woman for 11 years. Okay?
Hell nah.
He wasn't a man because the man don't say one or two words.
Wait a minute. So you... I know these not the exact words that she used, but these are the words that I heard. That he was a bitch for 11 years. And now that he done came home, he done took on the bitch role. And that's why he got so much conversation, because a real man ain't gonna have but 2 words to say. Now that's what I heard. Of the words that came out of her mouth. That's how I analyzed it. And I put it together.
That's the way I read it too. That probably ain't what she meant, but she can even make another video explaining.
That's some fuck boy shit. You don't know this man. I don't know that man. But from what I've seen and I done heard, to call that man a woman, you know you being disrespectful. That's why you saying it. But then when he come back at you, you want to cry. You want to point the finger. Oh, look what he's saying to me. Look what he did. He talked about me in a sexual manner. Maybe you need to pump your brakes.
She need a sensitivity class.
Yeah, you know how they make parolees take classes before they can be paroled? That's what she need. And she ain't even on parole. Like this... That's crazy. You want to keep talking about this man being institutionalized. Is that all you have to say? To get to your next point, how is that how you combining each sentence? Let me know. I'm asking.
He talks too much to have played the role as the man. So I'm going to allegedly assume he played the role as a woman. I mean, he talks too much.
He's a content creator, so he's supposed to be silent on his platform because it's going to make you happy.
So, now, I'm going to weigh the scales and I'm going to be fair and balanced because I have suffered from military sexual trauma. That's where my PTSD comes from. I never been to war. When I went into the military, I went into the military during the 80s.
Okay.
So women during that time couldn't go to the military. But you have to, if you want to imagine women being in the military at that time, imagine a woman working 10% women, 90% men in that type of environment. What do you think is going to happen to the woman? And I'm, 17 years old, away from home, I'm overseas. And I'm not.
Sexual harassment, sexual assault, sexual battery. Yeah.
We're gonna have to probably make 2 parts because
It's gonna be premiered in 2 parts, but I just need y'all to know that. So, she who has been hurt is hurting someone else. And because they decide to lash back out at them, it's now sexual harassment. See, you pick and choose the battles you want to be in. As a 17-year-old woman, young adult, away from home, overseas, in the Army. I was born in the 80s. I can't say whether or not you were allowed or weren't allowed in the Army.
That's a damn lie.
Like, I mean, like, come on now. Like, it's certain things that you're saying is just not adding up.
Everybody I knew that joined the Army, there was a woman joined in the damn 80s. I'm like, the hell?
All sexual assaults are non-consensual.
Man.
Even if you consent and it's coerced, according to the military, that's still sexual assault in the military. Because I'm 17, my superior, maybe in their 30s and 40s, and you know, they have my life and my career in their hands. So even if I'm saying yes, I don't mean yes.
Hold on. Yeah, know what? Hold on, let her finish what she had to say.
It's situational, the yes. And I was a secretary in the military, and what I had to explain to my therapist, to be clear, when I say that I'm a secretary, some people see a secretary sitting behind the desk, typewriter, da 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 da. When I'm in the military as a secretary, I could be in the woods as a secretary. That's my office, the woods. I could be locked behind a top secret office cage because I'm working with top secret material. Or I can be in a weapons room still in a locked cage.
I forgot you want to teach, but the point is never anywhere close.
Secretary, military don't have an office.
If I ever seen or heard of a false narrative, this is it.
Our offices, we're locked behind cages. We're in woods. When we're military secretaries back then, and again, to be in the woods or locked in cages, again, it's 10%, 90% men.
So you was locked in a cage?
The situational military sexual trauma. And it's military sexual trauma refers to sexual assault, because it can be sexual assault or sexual harassment experienced during military service. Veterans of all genders and from all types of backgrounds have experienced MST. So again, in the 80s, that's where my PTSD came from, military sexual trauma. What do you think he did today? In the month of February now?
What'd he say?
Let's pause right there and y'all think about that.
I don't want to. I want you to come on with it.
He knows I have PTSD. I've said it multiple times. There shouldn't been no war. I don't have to disclose this, but I'm disclosing it now.
This goddamn woman right here, boy. She's a real class
Doesn't think
act.
outside of the box.
According to you. Because what you say is
PTSD
right.
for veterans just don't come from war. I didn't go to war. If I didn't go to war, what do you think I got?
So do you think you are alone? Do you think that you're the only one who suffers from PTSD in this world? You just said you didn't go to war?
And even if you don't know what you was doing, you shouldn't have been doing anyway, because you don't know people's background.
Exactly. You don't know people's background. A lot of people suffer from PTSD. There are many people who have been sexually assaulted. There are plenty of people who have been sexually assaulted who may have said yes but didn't mean it. I'm not sure where, but I'm sure it happened. You said yes and you didn't mean it. Now, was that just because you want to save your career? There are many things in life that I want, but to agree to something that I don't want to save my career, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. For me to put myself in a position where something is going to happen to me knowingly, is not going to happen. I'm not agreeing. Some of the things Sheba Banks has said, you know, they have some leverage to them.
But a lot of stuff I call cap.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to call the bullshit. I say this: don't let someone else's opinion of you outweigh your own opinion of yourself, because this is where we fall short. You think about what other people say to you and you find it as a matter of fact. It's not a matter of fact until you say it so. Stop giving in to all of these narratives that people want to push.
Because her narrative is very false.
If you haven't followed the story and you just checking in,
please don't listen to her side.
Start watching from the beginning. Go to the beginning of Kwame's videos and watch. Go to the middle of his videos and watch. And go to the point where Sheba Ranks came in and moved forward. Then I need you to head on over to Mr. Skinny TV and watch some content. And then I'm going to need you to head over to Miss 504, the Mouth of the South. The content may not be there anymore. However, don't just take a part of the story and try to piece it together for yourself, because you will run yourself crazy. I have had all that I can have of this video. There's not going to be a second part. I'm not even going to finish watching this video with you guys. I can't. I just can't. It's certain things in my life that I just can't do. And when you
lie and waste time,
willingly put yourself in positions and then want to cry wolf or want to insinuate that someone has done you wrong, whether it be right or wrong, you are egging on the situation. You're antagonizing the situation. See, what's not being said is the emails that got sent to numerous people. It's on live. It's not like it's hidden information. I'm not spilling any information that wasn't to be told. It's in videos. What is it? Let's talk about it. Well, damn it, we done talked about it. My head hurt and I feel some type of way. If you know someone is causing you this much anguish and distress, why do you keep putting yourself in that position? Why do you keep going to the chat room so you can see what people are saying? You don't need to see. If you feel like that title of that video, the first 10 minutes of that video, it has something to do with you, wait till it's finished and get what you need. Why sit there and listen to bullshit to bring yourself down? You sending yourself backwards when you're supposed to be moving forward. That's the problem. You want to keep living in the past. The past is the motherfucking past. If the past ain't gonna bring you shit to your future, why the fuck is you worried about it? Be worried about something more important, like our babies in kindergarten through 3rd grade being sexually transitioned, not given a choice for their innocence. Be mad about that. Stop worrying about the bullshit. You picked the problem, you created it, now you gotta stick with it. This is Candy and 420 Team Loud TV.
King Kush.
I just can't no more. Man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. Let us know how you feel about the situation. And if you don't give a damn, say I don't give a damn.
And make sure you go watch the video for yourself.
Yeah, go on over to, I'll leave the link in the description. I'm not gonna say where you can go find it. Just look in my description box. It's been real.